I just wanted to take a moment out of my day to light up the studio and send that message to you. Also, I want to thank all those who have guested on my program this year. Obviously, it's an interview program, and without the help of guests, none of what I'm doing would be possible. And 19 episodes in, next week, I'll be doing a YouTube Rewind 2019 video of some of snippets from the interviews that I've done this year. So if you haven't had a chance to watch any of those interviews, it will give you a taste for what I've been doing. I know that there are a lot of people who are watching those videos, already had just over 2,500 views of the interviews, with 300 hours watched so far. Given it's only just starting out and the brand didn't exist, or my brand didn't exist prior to starting People with a Passion, then I think those numbers I'm not disappointed with. And to be quite honest, I wouldn't be disappointed if they are less, as long as people who are watching them are actually getting benefit from them. So what's next? I guess I'm still learning about podcasting. I do have, or have had, a background in radio, in community broadcasting or public broadcasting in the mid 2000s. So I'm not coming in completely blind. Plus I have a journalism degree, which helps. But the thing is, I'm still learning. This is a new genre or niche, I suppose, market as far as podcasting and things go. So I set up the studio here very simply and very cost effectively. So my next move in 2020 is actually to help other people do what I'm doing. So I'm looking to teach people to do podcasting, and we'll start to run some courses. Some people will have seen that I've registered a business called Applaudible. That's with an I, intentionally so. Applaudible, what that plans to be, is a podcasting network. So I'm still learning, but I am ahead of the game with some of the information that I have as far as, doing this. And I've also started another podcast with a friend as a co-host. So he's now doing another just audio only podcast. So I do this video one, and he's now doing another audio podcast with me. So he's doing the production on that one. I'm doing video production and audio on this podcast, which is one of my passions as well. I've been in that space for quite some time, producing videos for YouTube, and prior to that in the 90s, producing videos for schools with the basketball stuff that I actually do. So Applaudible will also be selling equipment, and will also be providing merchandising and things for the podcasts within the network. I'd never found my female co-host, so I'm still on the look for a female co-host for another podcast, but I think that'll all happen down the track. I'm not too worried about that, but the opportunity is out there for anyone located north of Brisbane who has a little bit of experience in talking in front of a camera and mic. That is something I decided, if I do it, it will be live. So that may come down the track, but not in a rush for that. The option's still there for any female who thinks that they'll be good in front of a camera to do a live stream. Which brings me to the next thing, and the last thing ahead of the final wishes, and that is, if someone is or has a podcast and they want to up their game and want to become part of the network, you can actually pitch me your podcast, and we can discuss opportunities for you to be on the platform. So applaudable.net will be where Applaudible's located. I'm currently working on the website in the back end, which it's not launched yet. There is a placeholder there, but I am in the throes of producing that website, which I hope to launch around probably mid-January. Definitely should have it all up and running by January. But other than the People with a Passion podcast, I am looking to have some other podcasts up on the platform. They'll be placeholders initially, and there'll be a number of categories and genres that will have those podcasts on the network. So if you're looking to start a podcast, please stay connected through my Facebook page, because I will be offering a 3 to 5 day course in podcasting where you'll complete a full podcast. and cover everything from legalities to tech, to the tech that's required, and also editing and interviewing techniques, as well as legal stuff like defamation, libel, slander, the things that can get you into trouble. And we also look at monetization and how you can potentially earn some income doing podcasting. That said, that's all I have to say. Next week, don't forget to tune in for the rewind edition of People with a Passion. It is the end of season 1, and next year we'll take a break for about maybe 3 to 4 weeks. I will be still interviewing, but I won't be posting those interviews up until February. So season 2 will kick off February. Already lined up a number of very good speakers and guests overseas. So I'm excited about that. And I'm also going to be guesting on a couple of podcasts. I've had some people now connect with me asking about me and wanting to speak to me, one in Ireland and one in the US. So that's pretty exciting. So anyway, I really wish you and your family all the best for Christmas and all the best for 2020. And let's smash this decade to come. Let's nail it and all do very well in 2020 to 2030. Thanks a lot, and catch you later.